Soon, a couple of contractors are coming over to modify this wall, reduce its length. It's not needed and it gets in the way. And to increase this door size. It's only 28 inches opening. Now I'm ready to remove the toilet. First, I'll turn off the water supply. It's a quarter turn valve. Remove the water tank cover. I set a pan under the water supply hose so when I disconnect it, any drips will just go into the pan and not on the floor. Remove the seat. There's a little nut beneath you have to hang on to. Let's flush it. Got the water supply off so it won't fill up the tank. There's still some water in the tank, so I need to get that out. And of course there's water in the toilet bowl. All that has to go away before we take out the toilet. So there's still some water in the toilet bowl. It didn't flush all the way down. One trick is to pour some water into it to create that suction that will draw most of the water out. And it worked. The rest I'll have to sponge out. I'm not keeping this toilet. It's really not a very good one. It's an Elger 1.6 gallon. It never really did a very good job. Get the remaining water out of the tank. Probably should remove the flusher here. The drier the better. Now it's safe to unhook the water supply valve because there's no water in the tank. Very little. Water supply hose, that is. Hand tighten usually.
Half-inch drywall, 1.5 inches. So I'm gonna cut this perfect. Probably need our Corona. Right? And then the same thing here. I'm gonna get fancy here. All this has got to come off. See, this is a double stud here, right? So we're gonna cut it loose, and then just slide it right over. We're replacing this, right?
Yeah.
Go get the screw gun. Be careful, watch the light.
Off comes the door frame. Added to the pile of flooring. As it turns out, the door frame was not even nailed. The only thing holding the door on was the molding. That's why it popped off so easily. So Talen is Paul's grandson. Almost 15, and already good at the job.
So I pried out and up, and you were right about the screw.
Talen figured it out. See, it takes a young mind to...
Takes a millennial. So on a 2.6 door, you need a 32-inch opening. I'm gonna mark that. And that's where the drywall gets cut. On this side, 32, 32, and 32. And these are just remodel boxes, so I'm just gonna cut this and just slide it over.
So it looks like there's still
2.5.
enough room to do this.
Well, we're gonna see where the wires are.
Okay.
Which way they're coming. They're probably coming straight up, so I'm just gonna take these two 2x4s and just slide them over.
Now, I have not turned off the power for the
It's okay.
110.
No problem. Something like that. So I'm just gonna move that over. Right like that. Because I'm sure that's probably not screwed very much. We'll find out though. Now, am I being too tricky here?
This is where the original light switch was for the bathroom. I had it reversed because it makes sense to have it in the bathroom. It disappeared.
I was thinking I might have gone too far.
So are you gonna follow in the footsteps of your grandfather? No kidding, that's great.
Yeah.
Just a little cleaning up as we go.
Yes, guy, did you see what's going on?
I'm gonna loosen this up.
Yeah, loosen this to take it out.
Yeah, it loosens a little flappy.
Oh,
So when I cut this loose, we're gonna slide this over to the edge there. Hopefully that little corona right there will stay on. What I'm thinking, seeing as my customers are short,
yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna run a 1x5 along this top here, tying into this. Seeing as this isn't a bearing wall, and there's only a 2x4 header right here.
So it'll lower the opening slightly.
And at worst case scenario, we may have to cut the jamb on the door by a 1/2 inch or so. Because I had, when I pulled that door out, I saw I had about 5/8. It's really close. And the most important part of any door is the floor. And the only thing I'm worried about is that sometimes they run wire up along the edge of that and screw and stairs. Can you see it?
I don't think so.
See if any of those wires feel. Oh no, they're not up. Okay. Should be loose. Perfect.
Nice.
I need a hammer right there.
So that's being held in by the sheetrock right now, huh?
Yeah. It actually looks good up here too. And we don't even have to put that thing up there. Just throw a couple of coronas in there.
So many people told me that it really couldn't be done.
Anything can be done, it's how
Yeah. Hit nothing.
Then back it out. You're hitting right in between. There you go.
Won't be the first time I've done that.
Got a nail there.
Here on that side, there's no nail on that side. And I broke them. They were rusty.
Flooring guys need a little subfloor there.
Oh yeah, they got there.
Fill that in.
Yep.
It's gonna be a mess. Let me see it. Are you kidding?
Is that good or bad?
Bad.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't suppose there's plumbing going up to the roof through that section?
Guaranteed there is.
Goal was to narrow this wall as much as possible, but it's looking like it may not be possible.
Because there's only a single stud here.
Oh, okay.
So if that is the case, we could do a ditto. And there's just a single stud there. Wow. What'd they screw that to? This flange.
I don't know.
That's all nothing. Well, you're gonna have to put another stud in there. Then we'll have to add a stud. It'd be a stud here, then then the other stud goes back into, and that's how they nailed this thing.
That's our shower.
OSHA's gonna have a fit.
Why is that? Because
The safety glasses, where's the...
They're on my head.
I want to know what's going on.
The name of our company, right? Gentle Demo.
Yeah, that was gentle.
Gentle demo, right?
Of course.
We didn't bend it for nothing.
You're gonna hurt your hand doing it that way. Gotta get on the top side of it. That's perfect. You just use your strength to pull it. There you go. Try not to hit it with your hand or you're gonna end up,
I already got calluses there.
well, I'm worried about it bruising. So I'm gonna try with my Sawzall here.
So that was something. There's the L. At least the other flat side.
How is that? So you can still use your shower.
Yeah. Well, cool.
So you're actually gonna save quite a bit
Where would the wall end at this
right
point?
there.
Oh, okay. So that
So
base plate would be cut back a little bit.
yeah, so what we gotta do is bring back a have to rip the stud and tuck it in there and then do this same trick. Nail the shit out of it. Boom, 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 boom. All the way up. Cut that off. which will be a project. So there you go. And then we'll do that, and then we'll cut that off. We'll south all that whole edge off. And then what I was thinking, and before I came out here, I brought it with as well. Instead of drywalling it, we can put a 1x5 piece of MDF right on the face of it.
Oh,
And
okay.
it'll be done. It's the exact same width as that.
Right.
And then you can make it fancy and trim it out.
Fancy.
Give it
Man, what a difference. Just the reduced wall is, there was no sense in it. I don't know why they constructed that to begin with.
And with this space here, you know, some consideration should have been made. There you go.
There's the floor.
And have them floor up to that.
Yeah.
We'll add this stud, put a 1x5, and it can sit on top of the floor.
Great
With us,
job.
With us, yes.
Gentle demo, that's what they call this.
The dynamics with between a grandpa and grandson, it's a little different than father and son, right?
I don't know, he's like my son, but yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, was it?
Another item at the dump pile.
Might leak. Do we have an old towel?
Sky, come here. Come on.
Skyriza.
Come here. You have to come back.
She likes me. Oh, we got lots of wax.
Lots of wax. More than enough. I've been over the last decade using waxless toilet flanges, whatever they're called. There we go. It's all plugged.
I even saved you your plug by leaving the plastic out.
I can return it.
Yes, you can.
Lightly used. Yeah, I'll just have to keep that pan underneath the drip until I get that valve replaced. We got the toilet out, sewer plugged, and I did part of the job, but Paul did the rest.
Ready? Set, go.
Bye-bye, toilet.